Hello there! I hope this video helps you find answers to many questions you may have around the pain symptoms you might have been experiencing on a daily basis. I was in the same situation, so I'm here to share what I learned from my own experience and the experience with my clients. My name is Sandra, and I'm a certified vibrational fascia release therapist, and my practice, Flower of Life Healing Arts, is located in the west suburb of Chicago. Okay, today we'll talk about the root cause of chronic pain and what can we actually do about it. Chronic pain is any pain that has lasted for more than 3 months. So it's not a fresh injury, cut, or something that just happened. For that, please go to ER if you need to. Chronic pain is more of something that runs in the background and drains our energy, like the open app on your cell phone. You may be seated all day at the office, and once you leave your desk, you just experience this extreme shoulder and lower back tightness, dull pain, which over time can turn into something like a nerve pinch or a shooting pain down your legs, as in the case of sciatica. Back problems often lead to hip joint inflammation, causing even more pain and mobility issues. So knees are very prone to swelling and pain because they are weight-bearing, carrying our whole body. The swelling occurs when fluid builds up in or around the knee joint. Fluid buildup is also the main cause of clogged sinuses and all kinds of throbbing headaches and tension migraines. Over time, if head fluid is not drained, not passed down through your lymph system, it will turn into acidic, sticky, rubbery mucus that, if it stays inside of your head, will put pressure on your vision nerve, cause blurry eyesight, bad hearing, and shallow breathing. You will get less oxygen and as a result get tired much faster, get out of breath. So because all of this going on, you might decide, okay, I'm going to get a CT scan, X-ray, or MRI, but all these imaging devices will not show anything unusual at the pain point, the pain area. Still, pain is a signal that something is wrong and needs your attention. So, where is this pain coming from? If we look at the human anatomy, we have two major systems in the body. First one is the skeletal system, bones that give structure, and the second one is muscular system, muscles that permit movement. So let's say for your lower back tightness, you may decide to visit a chiropractor or get a deep tissue massage, and this will feel amazing that day and will give you some relief. However, as soon as you go back to your daily habits of sitting and not moving much, tightness and pain will return most of the time. So, where is this tightness and pressure pain returning from? Is there anything else in our body that is maybe connecting the muscles to our bones? Yes, there is. And the name of this system is fascial or connective tissue system. So, what is this fascia? Fascia is the biological fabric that holds us together, the connective tissue network. Fascia is a 3D spider web of gluey collagen proteins that binds them together in their proper placement. You would need a large shopping cart to purchase all the materials you would need to make a body, but connective tissues manage to build all of the parts. Your connective tissue cells make all of these from three simple elements: water, gels, and fibers. Your connective tissue cells make all of these from the enamel covering your teeth, cornea of your eye, valves of your heart. There are just three extraordinary array of connective tissues. Due to geometry of tensegrity, where everything works as a one system, fascia can withstand up to 2,000 pounds of force without deforming. It has its own contractile cells that will tighten up. This protects us from falling down and not exploding our joints on impact. Whole system will contract to harden our neck during accident and keep our head protected. Fascia has its own pain receptors, 8 to 10 times more than muscles. This is why restricted or scarred fascia can be extremely painful. Superficial fascia holds your lymph system. Lymph system is like a sewage system for the human body. It carries toxins, metabolic waste, but also your white blood cells, so it plays a big role in your immunity. Unlike heart, the lymph has no pump of its own, so it cannot move itself. What moves lymph is the muscles and the fascia. So your lymph will only move if you move or exercise. If your fascia system is restricted or blocked by scar tissue, your lymph will become stagnant, acidic, create burning, painful fluid pockets that will add to overall inflammation of the body. Between the body cells exists an incredible network known as the extracellular matrix, or ECM. The ECM is a non-cellular substance that communicates and helps to regulate every cell and organ in the human body. All the cells of the fascia are immersed in this abundant, highly dynamic matrix that contains nutrition for the cells made up of collagens, elastin, and glycoproteins. ECM is what moves metabolic waste from the cells into the lymph. If it becomes dehydrated and loses nutrition, it will become gluey, sticky, and this will cause fascia fibers to stick together and form knots and adhesions. If dehydration continues, eventually, fascia becomes dense, tight, and brittle. For example, wet sponge can be pulled and twisted, and it will keep its shape and will bounce back. However, dried out sponge will fall apart and crumble with not that much force. Fascia responds the same way. So the speed of your recovery will depend on how hydrated are your fascia fibers. Famous fascia researcher Carla Stecco discovered new cluster of cells called fasciocytes, which are responsible for fascial gliding. They help fascial fibers glide without sticking to one another. Something like coated spaghetti with oil, they will not stick to each other. She also discovered that fasciocytes do not respond to compression and lengthening methods of manual therapy, such as massage and other forms of body work. They only respond to loaded compression, combined with shearing effect of the fascial fibers. Compression and stretching will definitely improve blood flow and move your lymph, but if you want rapid pain relief and fascia gliding again, then you have to compress that fascia with a heavy load and shear those fibers apart. This is where a tool such as weighted tuning fork comes to rescue. Let me show you again. Traditionally, tuning forks were used to check the hearing or induce a deeper state of relaxation. The sound waves the fork produces restores the balance in body's chakras, keeping the muscles, nervous system, and organs in perfect harmony. But when it comes to fascia, weighted tuning fork acts as a carrier of loaded compression and vibration needed to affect the structural change within the fascia fibers. When applied with strong focused pressure over the constricted fascia area, the tuning fork vibration liquefies the sticky, gluey pocket back into the fluid again, and the focus pressure releases both the fluid and the fascial fibers. This is what brings a rapid pain relief to constricted and pressurized area. So in case of carpal tunnel, if you've been typing a lot and you get the pain and tightness right here around your wrist, uh, they usually have a surgery where they cut this fascia. That's the worst thing you can do because fascia will always heal as a scar tissue, which will add more pressure, more tightness, and more pain to your wrist. So the other solution we have is to activate the tuning fork and apply to painful area with a focused pressure over constricted fascia and fluid filled area, which is usually around the thumb. We'll get the inflammation here. We hold it with focused pressure, breathe through it, and within seconds, the pressurized fascia will release and fluid will dissipate, which will result in rapid pain relief. Because the pressure is gone, fascia is not as tight, and the fluid dissipated back into the lymph system. Vibrational fascia release technique is a modality that covers all kinds of protocols for different parts of the body and conditions, taking out any guessing out of the procedure. It's very precise and very quick. So, show you again. It's all about holding the pressure until it releases. So this is just a short overview of fascia phenomenon. If you need more information on how to get in touch with me or just learn more about what I do, please look up the description box below the video. And if you want to learn more about fascia, body-mind connection, and what kind of role fascia plays in storing our trapped emotions, emotional trauma, and nervous system, watch my next video. Stay tuned.